Ah, lovely. Hello everybody. And welcome back to Oakbridge. It's August already. I had to skip through July because there was literally nothing going on other than feeding the animals. But I mean, there were probably some contracts, but I didn't look. That did lead me to... There's a lot of time. I mean, it took about... What? Oh, I need something else. Surely should be a drawbar on that, shouldn't there? Check the John Deere. Train of thought has gone. Yes, that's it. I've spent like 2 hours just sorting out the animals and their feed. Rather long, but you've got tow bar. You'll do for me. Needs a bit of repair work on this, doesn't it? I've moved them out there. They're ready to be sold, I guess, although I did end up using the container for feed. There we go. So we need to move the young calves from the finishing barn down to the pasture. Then yes, then we've got it's got to be a bit tight, isn't it? Might have to go round and round, which is fine. Should probably... I'm glad that's grown. I was a little bit panicky. Actually, we might have quite a bit of grass to mow. I did cover the silage over. I'm thinking... That's the one. There's your screenshot. So my plan at this moment, which might change. Animal dialogue and lights, not lights. There you go. No, not them ones, the young ones. They're going to go to the trailer, and there you go. That only holds 2. Okay. That's... I'm sure they'll be alright if we just quickly whip down. So these are gonna... Oh dear. Bit bouncy from. These go to the field. I'm sure that held more than 2 cows. massively sure that held more than 2 cows. I think we've got piglets ready to go. We're going to have a problem here, aren't we? That's very annoying. Okay, so don't need my shepherd's stick, aren't I? Gonna have to use the shepherd's stick. Is there? I mean, what vehicles have we got? I got a feeling that was the best trailer we could get because it was the only one that fit in the. Does that? What does that hold? 5 cows. One, two. A leash. Or do I just get the... I'm just going to go and get the shepherd's stick, and we'll still transport them in that thing. It's just I'll have to walk them the rest of the way. This is somebody's garden, isn't it? No, it's not. Cut through. That's our gate. Weeds coming in. I've already instructed the staff that will be taking over to sort of prepare themselves and get ready. I'll turn the light on. Don't want the light on. Do want the door open. There we go. Close that gate. That's it. So I wonder what the silage pit says then, because potentially could sell a lot of silage today as well in between. I need to put some in the mixer. Just got to style that and get through it. Nice. But yeah, having said that, the grass, we've not got it flowered yet, have we? I'm tempted to leave it to flower. But we can certainly sell quite a few of the animals, I think. Where's me? Yes. So, well, we could take all of them, couldn't we, really? A little bit cheaty, maybe. don't think it is. Plenty of food in there for the next ones that come up. La, 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 la. Oh no, got a while yet on that. Anyway, so yeah, I think we could end up with a bit of a big move into market scenario. We might have to put some more cows in the finishing barn as well. So essentially what we've done is we've brought all of the animals down to here. But we can't move them from container to container, can we? Which becomes a problem. So let us put that on that little opening somewhere. U3. Right, good. Now I need to work a way of getting the youngsters in here, and I also need to be checking. There were 3 grand, so maybe those 4 can go to the finishing bar now. What have we got in there? Yeah, it's not a massive difference. 3 grand, 3,250. They've probably gone a little bit over, to be fair, at the old finishing barn. In fact, let's have another quick look. Let's have a... Not reproducing. That's in the herdsman stick. That's the one I want to be looking at. They're very close to giving birth again though. So we'll put them up into the finishing barn then. I will attempt to get this somehow into there. There has to be a way. It's the trailer. It doesn't like trailers. The fence picks up a trailer. Doesn't matter where you go in, pretty much. Oh no! I thought I got it. No. Right, I've got a plan. So, this is going to be... I'm not going to just chuck all the animals in one go, because it'll just be... It'll be a mess. I'm going to try and keep it strict to the same animal in... Same animal in each trailer load, but we will think it's still there. See, this is so tight. What I'll do is, because I'll probably jump a bit to save a bit of time, I'll go up, sell the beef, come back. I'll try and put, these cows weigh quite a bit, I'll try and put hopefully up at the store I can put the youngsters into the trailer, maybe. If not, I'll have to go backwards and forth. I'll have to go over to the milking barn, the pasture, finishing barn, put the youngsters in there, then put them back into the shepherd's crook, then over to the pasture and let them out, and then put the bigger beasts in to the milking barn. What a kerfuffle. Then I think we can be looking at the pigs and possibly some sheep. What about some goats? We could just have a bit of a clear out. I've got plenty of room for sheep and goats though. You don't need to do the sheep and goats, but the pigs is quite important, because sheep and goats, we're getting something off that we can still sell. Pigs, the whole point is to feed them up and move them on. And I think we're at we're at the peak of fattening from. Oh, let's see if Katie's got any sort of knack for us to get these out. We can get the big uns. That's good. Six and a half. And 3 of these. That's decent. I like the way that she does follow you around as you move. That's just going to sell them though, isn't it? Well, that's like a full sell point. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. My little one's going to grow up on our farm. Right, thanks for that. I'll see you in a bit with some pigs. I've got a lot more moving about to do. Animal logistics on the go here. I will crack on I'm going to have to do this switcheroony with the cows, so I'll come back to you once I've got a bit of progress through that. Rightio, that was a rather painful faff, but we've got 4 that are not far from giving birth, so they're into this finishing the barn / birthing barn. Sounds a bit harsh, doesn't it? Because obviously they're going to go in there, give birth, and then we're going to sell them to a future cow sanctuary or steak. But that's life. That's just how it works, Stephen. Just deal with it. Right. I'll have a little walk around the shepherd's stick when we get down here. I'm actually going to park this here. I'll get that open. These little ones. I think the pigs will be fine. They're very well behaved pigs. Goats. The goats. What to do with the goats? Little uns in. Nice. We're not going to take any out there, so we'll take this with us. That's there. That's perfect. Sheeps. Sheeps. Don't you dare try and run to that. Get back. Get back. Back you go. I've got my crook here. Got no hybrid cow sheep thing. Animal dialogue. A 64 of 95. Maybe we should. Are they going to be maximum price? I think there's a little bit more life in that to go. 31 months. I think it's worth keeping an eye on. 31 months. 875. For now, you are excused. I told you to get back, didn't I? Right, if I pick this up at the same time now. There you go. Where there's a will, there's a way. There you go. Right, piggies. Let's have a look at the goats actually. Goats. I think they can hold a load, so can't they? But it's worth checking the prices. These come a lot later, so we're not going to have a 32-month-old goat, that's for sure. Well, actually, no, there might be, because we had these 44. So I think you're looking at 1,000. Is it worth taking some goats out? I'll hold off on that. We can hold 166 in here, and we've got 48, so I think we wait, did I leave that up there? Am I losing my mind? Don't answer that. I did, I left it there. Maybe we should just get rid of some goats, and they're at the premium again, aren't they? So milk or goat? I'm going milk. That field looks nice, doesn't it? Gotta miss the linseed. The linseed look. Although there's quite a bit we've not done on here that we could have done. But we can do on Kinlake, so now this is the bit. I've got 54 of 80. I think we're there at that price. I'm wondering if we should get rid of some of the goats now. I mean, it's an easy £4,000, isn't it? Do you make more off goat milk or goat meat? I'm really not sure. Nothing vintage for us there. I've not checked contracts at all. What is going on at the minute? That would have been nice. I could have done that one. I couldn't do any harvesting. Spraying we could do. Ooh. With the piggies, we'll go and get this tractor repaired. And we'll have a little recce up of what's left to do. I'll just cut through this bit because going up the hill, you've already seen us do this once today. And we're up the hill. So my sort of question is, pigs worth it? It's a long-term thing. You're looking 3 years really, aren't you, to make money on pigs. I suppose if you were to just let them keep producing. I didn't check if these were reproducing anytime soon. That might have been a mistake. So it might have been. That definitely was a mistake to not be checking that. It's too late now. We're having a full sale of some animals. Just see it through the floor. Katie, I've got some deals for you. Well, they're not producing. They might have just produced. Excellent. 5 grand, 15 grand here on these. This is decent. I'm very happy with that. We've made like 30 grand and we've just sold some animals, so tempted to say the selling animals does work. I'm also tempted to leave that herdsman stick in here. So, what have we got left before the year end? We've got linseed harvest, corn harvest, sunflower harvest, there's going to be silage to sell, potentially another cut, and then that silage to sell. Possibly some more animals to sell. Possibly. We don't need to, we've still got a bit of space. And then we've got to sell the produce from our arable work as well. So what have we got there? Barley, some oat, corn, sorghum, if there's any left, and the linseed that will come in, and the sunflowers that will come in. There's still quite a bit to get done actually. I wonder actually, where can we sell seeds? I wonder. Whether we can make a little bit of money on that. If you have a quick look. Sunflowers looking good. Let's pop this back in its position. Yeah, look, we've got all of that. Let's give a test at selling one of them. Whoa. I think that's far enough back. Drive round. go and pick up the skid steer. Just a little test. A wee tester. Ooh. Now then. We just have to pay quite a bit. For the seed treatment liquid, but that's not bad. I think that's more than we'd be getting with the oat. That's got me thinking about oats now. It's like 7,000 litres of oat. Should I? I mean, we've got the space to do it. How'd you get this off then? Okay, interesting. Can't grab it. What we got in there? We've got additive still. We don't need seed, but how the hell are you meant to get this off once it's on? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if? Let's put that there. If we fill this one with oat, bear with me on this. Okay. Okay. Is this a different... Is this me? Or... It's got to be me. It's got to be me. They're identical. Why are they behaving differently? So if I get a scoop, this is pretty much the sort of stuff I do off camera, just getting confused and trying to work out how something, get back in that penny, trying to work out how something works and why it's acting strangely. You shouldn't really have to do on a game that's a year old now. Use the oak because we can't do much with that. Oh, don't do that then. Let's push that over to here. That's fine. Good job we're using this really, because we didn't make much. We could have made pig food out of this, couldn't we, as well? Something I forgot about. Where's the recipe? Corn, wheat, sunflower. We couldn't because we've not got the constituent parts. So if I just put all of the oat in, because we can't feed it to anything. I don't know why I can't feed oats to pigs. Ugh. That's annoying. Ah, that's why you've not turned it on. That'll be a problem. Your issues, we can probably take a bit out as well, can't we? Lovely. Lovely. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer because you can see what I'm doing with my day. There is something I'm going to check actually just before I bid you adieu, and that is there a way of seeing what we've got What's that run out of now? Where is... Oh, it's gone. Metal box. Lizard fillable metal box. Lizard logistics fillable pallet. Lizard fillable metal box. That is the problem. Sort of. I mean, not really. But anyway, I'm going to continue and get this done. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, then do feel compelled to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions moving forward, then feel free to pop them in the comment suggestion. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.